Now on Coast TV News.
What program may be good in Ocean City, staying there for good, coming up.
Tips and tricks to remember this summer that will help protect against ticks.
Ooh. Oh. We have rain on the way.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Permanent residence, that's what Ocean City is looking for, but a program to help do that was up for debate today. Good evening, I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with Ocean City and a plan to build up their population base.
For the past few years, that's been the goal of the Primary Resident Incentive Program. But today, that program was up for renewal. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us how the program works and what the town has decided moving forward.
Ocean City wants more people to call their beachside town home. And today the town council made a program permanent that helps grow that part of the population. To do that, they've been using something called the Primary Resident Incentive Program, or PRIP for short. It helps incentivize full-time residency. Kim Renee is exactly the type of person this plan targets. She's a regular visitor, but doesn't live here.
I'd love to come up here and have a place and be able to maybe split time between or make it a primary.
So how exactly does the program incentivize new residents? Well, here are some details. It was started back in 2020 and lowers the cost for new primary residents in Ocean City. This included waiving up to $7,500 in certain building fees and refunding up to $2,500 in some property taxes. Jessica Naranjo is another regular visitor, and she sees how those benefits can be a difference maker.
I mean, I think for some people that might be a great option if they prefer living in town.
There are currently 70 applicants in the program, with 24 buying a brand new home or doing substantial improvements to their current property in Ocean City. The Ocean City Council hopes that by keeping the program, that it will incentivize more people to stay in Ocean City year-round. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And here's some background on why that Primary Residence Incentive Program was launched. According to OC, the program is meant to target goals for the town, including promoting investment in the community. Another goal is that it helps support local businesses and increase participation in special events and recreational activities.
Not the only thing that the Ocean City Council was looking at today, a ban on houseboat rentals. Today, the town approved an ordinance that would add more detailed law against renting houseboats for things like Airbnbs. It would prohibit the commercial use of houseboats within town limits. Now, this is important because Sea Rocket, a boat company in town, was looking to add a houseboat business. They say they want to work with town, but if that doesn't happen, a lawsuit is possible. While it's unclear what happens next, one Ocean City vacationer loves the idea of renting out a houseboat.
I wouldn't mind it, actually. Maybe spend a night with someone you love and stuff like that, hang out.
The draft ordinance banning houseboat rentals was approved by the council. Next is the first reading of the ordinance in a future council meeting.
You may notice something new on OC's beaches this summer. Local officers will be working with the Ocean City Beach Patrol, and you'll see them riding on ATVs like you see right here on your screen. Police say the officers will assist with reuniting lost children and family members and address local ordinances in order to maintain a family-friendly environment. Along with police, local lifeguards, they're on duty every day there from 10 a.m. to 5:30.
Happening tonight, Georgetown is rolling out potential new regulations for recreational marijuana. An ordinance is going to be reviewed at tonight's town meeting that would allow retail marijuana shops and growing facilities. Proposed rules would prohibit drive-thrus and outdoor seating. Town manager Gene Dvornik previously said that marijuana businesses in Georgetown, they are a possibility. If something like this were to be passed, it would have to go through the town's planning commission and then back to town council again before anything would be finalized. All of this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how do you think marijuana shops will affect the local economy?
Let's take a look at the results on your screen. Take a look here. 50% say positive, 25% say negative, 25% say neutral. But this is the first time we have put this poll on the air.
Yeah, I would expect these numbers will bounce around a little bit throughout the evening. You can go be a part of the conversation and vote at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. Now let's take a live look into the Lewis area. That is picture perfect right there. And we need to check with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams for a little bit more on your coastal weather.
Well, when I was younger, they would call that a Kodak moment. That's how old I am, right? Yeah, where you take a picture and then send it off to be developed. That's way back in the Stone Age times, right? So anyway, take a picture. It's absolutely gorgeous weather. We have high pressure controlling our weather, blue skies. Today was never going to be a problem. Wednesday might be a little bit of a problem, but we'll get to that in a moment. We're going to stay clear for the rest of the night as we drop down to 72 under mostly clear skies. No watches, no warnings, no advisories, no flooding, no problems for today. Wider view, nothing's really on the way. We're A-OK. So tomorrow, we'll start off okay. Sunshine, 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 and then rain. But the then rain part kicks in by 4 o'clock and then continues for the rest of the night. So we'll talk about the wet weather we expect on Wednesday coming up in a moment. Till then, back to you, Maddie.
Well, thank you. Former President Donald Trump's criminal trial will soon be in the hands of jurors. He faces 34 counts of falsifying business records for allegedly covering up a hush money payment to an adult film star, and he's pled not guilty. Closing arguments started this morning. Julia Benbrook is in downtown Manhattan with the details.
Former President Donald Trump is accused of taking part in an illegal conspiracy to undermine the integrity of the 2016 election and an unlawful plan to suppress negative information, which included concealing a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels to cover up an alleged affair. Trump denies the affair and has pleaded not guilty. Attorneys presented closing arguments on Tuesday.
You can win your case on closing argument. I've seen it done time and time again.
The defense is arguing that Trump wasn't involved in the hush money scheme and is trying to undermine the testimony of Trump's ex-attorney and star prosecution witness Michael Cohen, calling it, quote, lies.
The prosecution will not only be able to tell its tale, which it must do, of course, succinctly and clearly, but it will also be able to rebut all of the defense points that it's able to.
The prosecution is trying to corroborate Cohen's testimony by tying together all the text messages, phone logs, allegedly falsified documents, and witness testimony.
Ultimately, a trial is all about storytelling for the jury. There are only 12 opinions that matter.
After closing arguments, the judge delivers his instructions, a critical point in the case when the jury learns how to apply the law and weigh conflicting testimony and different kinds of evidence. The jury deliberation process could take days, even weeks. Now, it's important to emphasize the unprecedented nature of this case. Trump is the first former president to face criminal charges and is seeking another 4 years in the White House. Reporting in Manhattan, I'm Julia Benbrook.
If convicted, the judge could sentence Trump to a probation or a sentence of up to 4 years each count in state prison, with a maximum of 20 years.
It got even more difficult to get aid into Gaza over the weekend. On Sunday, rough seas in the Mediterranean tore apart the pier that you see on the screen here. It was built by the U.S. military specifically to get humanitarian aid into the region. The $320 million project has only been operational since May 17th, but in that time, 820 metric tons of critical aid for Palestinians passed through it. The part of the pier that tore off includes a parking area that connects to a causeway where aid can be driven into Gaza. It has to be reconnected before the pier can be used again.
Heading to local politics now, there will not be an election this June in Millsboro. According to the Chamber of Commerce, the town canceled the election because candidates are running unopposed. However, there will still be a Meet the Candidates event this Thursday, so your voices can be heard by them. Visit our website to learn more about the candidates and that event.
Be prepared for traffic delays tonight in Milford. Milford Senior High School's graduating class will complete 2 laps around the school starting at 6 p.m. And then they will leave the school at the intersection of Buccaneer Way and Walnut Street. Milford police will be escorting the seniors through the city, starting down North Walnut Street to South Walnut Street, and then to Southeast 2nd Street and finishing on Lover's Lane. The graduation ceremony for the seniors is scheduled for this Thursday.
Coming up, how you can best protect against ticks this summer.
Yeah, I'm still uneasy looking at that video. But what I'm not uneasy looking at is the timing of when we're expecting a chance of rain. Spot showers perhaps late tonight. But we are watching out because rain, although it's nice now, is on the way.
First, we're going to tell you why this summer might be the best time to get a new car that you've been keeping that eye on. That's up next.
Memorial Day savings are extended at Johnny Janosic. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, then take an extra 20% off or 0% APR for 60 months. But the Memorial Day sale ends Monday, only at Johnny Janosic.
Turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. Plus, get free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. Call now.
Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Lewis Gourmet and Puzzles, 30 years supporting the community. Eat extraordinary with local and global specialty foods and inspire your brain with jigsaws and more.
Breathe in the essence of spring at Floral Inspirations. Discover vibrant blooms and charming gifts for every occasion.
Or just come in for the smell of it.
Nectar Cafe. Breakfast and lunch, fresh squeezed juices, espresso, cocktails, amazing omelets, healthy salads, hearty sandwiches, Lewis and Millsboro.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Help the cancer support community of Delaware with the Wings of Hope butterfly release Saturday, June 22nd at the Milton Memorial Park, starting at 9 a.m. Show your support for those who have been touched by cancer. Enjoy this family-friendly and rain or shine event with lots of kids' activities full of inspiration and ends with the release of hundreds of butterflies. Pre-purchase your live butterflies now for release. For more information, visit cancersupportdelaware.org.
Don't miss the Memorial Day outdoor furniture sale at Johnny Janosic. Get 20% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR financing for 60 months for a limited time only at Johnny Janosic.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
For consumers, if you've been just holding off on buying that new car, well, this summer's deals could turn the tide on prices.
Karen Kaifa has details on what industry experts are watching right now.
This summer could finally be a good time to buy a new car.
One of the good news items for consumers is that inventory is abundant.
Supply chain disruptions during the COVID-19 pandemic crunched new auto inventories and sent new car prices skyrocketing. But according to Cox Automotive, dealers' new vehicle inventory is the highest it's been since late in 2020. And as dealers look to clear lots for next year's models in the fall, Brian Moody, senior editor at Auto Trader, says consumers have more options.
There's a little bit more new cars than used cars, but the reason that's good for consumers is because it offers the choice, the vehicle they want. And also when it comes to new cars, that means that there is the potential for greater incentives depending on which car you're shopping for.
0% financing deals for buyers with good credit are more common this year than last, according to Edmunds. Edmunds also finds average discounts on 2023 and 2024 model year vehicles more in line with pre-COVID prior year model discounts. But Brian Moody says deals will vary across makes, models, and location depending on what's on dealers' lots.
Research the incentives in your area because they can vary from zip code to zip code, and make sure that the car that you're looking for has the discount that you want. And if not, then go find one that does have a discount.
The best deals are likely to be had on slower selling models like sedans and hatchbacks, Moody says, rather than popular models like compact SUVs. In Washington, I'm Karen Kaifa.
Take a look at your Bay forecast. We're looking for scattered showers and wet weather for Wednesday in Cambridge as well as Crisfield, but it shouldn't continue beyond Wednesday. We will detail and pinpoint your expected rain in a moment.
The Art Society at Loblolly Acres is a nonprofit organization with the grand vision to serve and inspire Delaware.
We invite you to join us on Saturday, June 1st for our open house event. Come explore Central Delaware's new home for the arts with live music, local vendors, food trucks, and live wood carving followed by an auction.
This is a free event. Come celebrate with us as we continue to support and nurture art, nature, and community.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Be Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Conversation Piece Jewelers, where every piece sparks a conversation. From engagements to milestone pieces that make a statement. Try us again for the first time.
Detox, Sculpt, and Renew at Naturally Well with lymphatic drainage treatments, infrared sauna pod, red light therapy, and spray tanning.
Sticky Rice Serving Small Plate Authentic Thai Tapas. Open for dine and carry out. Located in Lewis Plaza Shopping Center.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
At Coast Country, we're more than just music. We're a part of Delmarva's heart. Every month, Coast Country Cares, together with Spicer Brothers, steps up to serve our community. We're here helping local organizations and supporting our neighbors all year round. Join us in making a difference. Stay tuned to learn where we'll be next or visit coastcountry.com to see how you can be a part of our mission. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers, because we're Delmarva proud.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
The beautiful weather we have right now will continue into tomorrow morning. However, by tomorrow afternoon, things will change dramatically as we brace for another round of heavy downpours and possibly a thunderstorm. Our Hershey's exterior camera illustrating just how clear it is right now with a few cumulus clouds in place. Ocean City coming in 79 degrees. We'll drop from 79 down to 76 under clear skies by 8 o'clock. Currently, the temps are uniformly in the 80s pretty much everywhere. We're at 84 in Rehoboth, 83 Bethany Beach, 82 in Lewis, but 85 in Milton and 82 in Seaford. So everybody's feeling the 80s. We're looking very clear right now. I want to widen the view of this, kind of show you. We have a trough that's already passed through. Now, we do have a couple of sprinkles coming over and out of portions of the D.C. area, but we have another trough that's actually kind of meandering, just slowly waffling its way towards us. And as it kind of waves its way towards us, it's going to bring us that certain amount of instability that's going to be hit and miss in the sense of the afternoon. We'll have spot showers pop up because you can see the freckled pattern right now coming out of Maryland. So we're looking for that same freckled pattern going into tomorrow afternoon. 20-mile-per-hour wind gust for us today in Georgetown. We had a 24-mile-per-hour wind gust in Salisbury. I put that up because somebody actually contacted me on Facebook wondering just how breezy it was today. That was your answer. 82 for the high today. 78 is the norm, and we're creeping up with our average high for today into the upper 70s to 80s we go. So let's talk about what we're expecting. So by 9:30, we could see a sprinkle in Georgetown, and that's not necessarily a sure bet. Wednesday afternoon, we see more in the way of organized scattered showers pushing through, but then the model's indicating a big flare-up by 7 o'clock with the frontal boundary pushing through. Now, it sticks around till 8:30, so we keep a close eye on it because that's looking pretty dependable on this particular model. It's been pretty reliable. Now, with the winds, we look at the examination when we're expecting the front to push through. You see, because the winds are uniformly right now out of the northwest Wednesday morning. But by Wednesday afternoon, you see how these come together? This is called convergence here. This is where that front, cold front, will begin to push through, and that will kick off an opportunity for scattered showers. And this convergence, as minor as this may seem, that's the key to unlocking whether or not this rain is going to show up. And because of that, I think it's going to show up as a result of that. And then, of course, we have the uniform push from the north as for everything else. So even with that being the case, you see Tuesday, we're going to Wednesday, skipping over the Wednesday. You see by 7 o'clock, we see widespread scattered showers in the northern portion of our viewing area and another round of rain followed up by 11 o'clock. Thursday looking very clear with a couple of random sprinkles. Take a look at the most southern portion of our viewing area from Ocean Pines down to Snow Hill. At 11:30 tonight, we're looking clear. Wednesday morning, we're okay and 62 with sunshine. The morning's not the problem. The afternoon, by 3 o'clock, is not the problem. By 6 o'clock, there's a problem. Because look at that. Heavy showers in Princess and Pocomoke City, and the front edge of the sprinkles began to push through. And not only that, we have heavy downpours expected by 7 o'clock and another round behind it. So we look for rain, Chincoteague, and Assateague primarily on Wednesday, if at all. Better chance of scattered showers for some Fenwick Island and Ocean City, and then up towards Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, we're looking at temperatures in the 70s on Wednesday. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. Yeah, we're bracing for some stormy weather Wednesday night, going to early Thursday morning.
Yep, that weekend looks all right. Beware of ticks. These signs can be found all throughout natural areas in Delaware, and those creepy crawlies will get you. This is the awareness month for that as weather warms up and we spend more time outside. It's important to take some precautions. Protect yourselves against the nasty disease-carrying insects. Even with the danger ticks present, spending time outside shouldn't be overly concerning, just so long as you take precautions.
During tick season, the best advice I could give is to avoid the tall grass, stay on the paths, check yourself regularly. And what I do when I'm out in the field all day and when I get home, I remove my clothing, put it in a hot wash, take a shower, and I check myself.
We'll have more on ticks found here in the state of Delaware coming up on Coast TV News at 6. Maddie.
That video just doesn't get easier to look at. Well, on that note, here's some more tips and tricks on how to protect yourself. You can wear tick repellent, long sleeve, long pants, and light colors. That actually makes it easier to spot those ticks. And finally, as that gentleman was just saying, conduct frequent, regular tick checks.
Coming up, we're going to show you why health officials are pushing for weekly insulin shots instead of daily injections. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County. Whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
Be Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Eclectic Style, a curated collection to inspire. Estate jewelry, furniture, decor, art.
Mitten Needle Medical Aesthetics, offering injectables and innovative aesthetic procedures, a full suite of treatments and skincare that cater to your uniqueness.
Harbor Restaurant for canal front dining. Great waterfront views and fabulous food in downtown Lewis.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
This summer, Lewis is your go-to destination for live music. Rocking the Docks brings you the best tunes from soulful sounds to classic vibes. There's something for everyone. Plus, enjoy food trucks and explore our vendor market at every show. Don't miss out on beautiful sunsets and great tunes. And don't forget to bring the whole family. Kids 12 and under are free. Rocking the Docks, your summer soundtrack. Tickets on sale now at rockingthedockslewis.com.
Be Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
R&L Liquors, your beach destination. Bourbon, spirits, fine wines, and expanded craft beer selection. Award-winning On the Rocks bottled, ready-to-drink cocktails are here.
Josephine Keir Rug and Home for over 36 years. Find unique carpets, fine art, home accessories, furniture, and a great source for design.
Sticky bun, 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 and sometimes a chicken salad sandwich. Lewis Bake Shop.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us.
Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
In your health news, an FDA advisory committee is considering the benefits of a weekly insulin shot for diabetics. Most diabetics currently take daily insulin injections to help manage their blood sugar. During a meeting Friday, the committee focused on the safety of the product for people with type 1 diabetes. The group weighed whether Novo Nordisk, the pharmaceutical company that makes a once-weekly insulin product, has demonstrated if the benefit of the weekly insulin product outweighs its risks. If the insulin product is approved by the FDA, some committee members said there should be guidance on ways to mitigate and treat the risk of low blood sugar.
Researchers are calling ADHD an expanding public health concern in the U.S. A new study shows about 7 million children were diagnosed with ADHD in 2022. That's about 1 million more children who were receiving diagnoses than in 2016. Researchers say that the main reason for this increase could be due to actually just more awareness of ADHD. They also suggested it could be a reflection of poor mental health among kids during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Heading to traffic news, DelDOT announced the closure of the Route 1 on-ramp to the Punch and Run connector in Dover. That will be closed starting Wednesday, June 3rd through Thursday, June 23rd for paving and guardrail replacements. We'll be right back.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah,
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
and
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
The Brush Factory is the area's premier destination for the unique and unusual for home, garden, and you. Come support our 60-plus local merchants and artists.
Discover the taste of the Mediterranean at Olive and Oats Cafe. Start your day with breakfast delights, specialty coffees, and flavorful lunches in our cozy setting.
Cape May Lewis Ferry is sailing daily year-round and is ready to welcome you aboard. Gift cards and departure schedules available online at cmlf.com.
Come explore.
Historic Lewis.
At FH Fur, we know that a dripping faucet isn't just a nuisance. It's your home crying for help. That's why we say no to dispatch fees and goodbye to diagnostic charges. With our Get a Plumber in Your Home for Free promise, we focus on what really matters, solving your plumbing woes. Whether it's a stubborn clog, a running toilet, or a water heater on the fritz, we bring knowledge, experience, and professionalism right to your doorstep, free.
Call Fur. FHFur.com.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way.
After using Legzercise for a week, I felt like I wanted to go for a walk again without pain like I used to.
Legzercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone.
Call right now and order your very own Legzercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
The flames of the Olympic torch passed through the renowned vineyards of the Bordeaux region as the torch made its way to southwestern France this weekend. The relay for the Olympic torch continues through France before its arrival in Paris in mid-July, ahead of the game's kickoff July 26th.
And don't forget, you can only watch it right here on Coast TV. All right, so our tunnel and razor camera, totally clear in Lewis, 82 degrees. Will drop from 82 down to 77 under clear skies by 8 o'clock tonight under mostly clear skies. And we're clear that way right now. Live radar denoting just how clear we are, and we're going to stay that way. Be sure you call our line. We keep you updated. Your forecast is just a call away, sponsored by Baird, Mandela's, Brockstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. Stormy weather for Wednesday, but it's going to be Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening primarily, not the morning.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.